Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Get ready for a wild ride, because today we're diving into something that could completely change the way you shop. Are you ready to let an AI control your credit card? Sounds crazy, right? But Visa is betting big that this is the future. What could possibly go wrong? Well, stick around, because we're about to unpack this whole thing. Visa is teaming up with some of the biggest names in AI to create AI agents that can shop on your behalf. Imagine an AI that knows your budget, your style, and your grocery list, and then goes out and buys everything for you. Sounds like a dream, right? But is it a dream or a nightmare waiting to happen? That's what we're going to find out. Visa calls this Visa Intelligent Commerce, and they're working with OpenAI, Microsoft, Anthropic, Perplexity, Mistral, IBM, Samsung, and Stripe. That's a murderer's row of tech giants. They envision a future where millions of people rely on AI to find the perfect sweater, research a vacation, or fill their grocery list. Visa wants to offer AI-ready cards that use tokenized digital credentials, which they say are more secure than traditional credit card details. But here's the big question. Can we really trust AI with our money? These AI agents will be able to browse, select, purchase, and manage everything on your behalf. It's like having a personal shopper that never sleeps. Visa's Chief Product and Strategy Officer, Jack Forrestal, says this is a new standard for a new era of commerce, just like the shift from physical shopping to online, and from online to mobile. But let's be real, this is a huge leap. Are we ready for it? Are our wallets ready for it? Okay, so let's break down what Visa Intelligent Commerce actually is. It's essentially a platform that connects Visa's massive payment network to AI systems. The goal is to let an AI agent control your credit card to make purchases based on your preferences and budget. Visa is emphasizing that you'll be in control, setting the limits and conditions for these AI agents. But how much control will you really have? Think about it. You're giving an AI access to your financial data, your spending habits, and your preferences. That's a lot of information. Visa is claiming that these AI-ready cards will be more secure because they use tokenized digital credentials. Instead of your actual credit card number, the AI will use a token. This is supposed to protect your data if the AI is compromised. But is it foolproof? Remember, nothing is ever 100% secure. Forrestal envisions customers using AI agents for routine errands like grocery shopping or complicated purchases like travel bookings. He doesn't think it'll replace the shopping experiences we actually enjoy, like buying luxury goods. Instead, it might act as an advisor. But even as an advisor, the AI will have access to your purchase history and spending habits. That's valuable data that could be used in ways you might not expect. Dmitry Shevelenko, Perplexity's chief business officer, told the Associated Press that Visa has the ability for a user to consent to share streams of their transaction history. This means that when the AI recommends products, it will know your past purchases and your revealed preferences. This level of personalization could be incredibly powerful, but it also raises some serious privacy concerns. Are you comfortable with an AI knowing everything you buy? Are you okay with that data being used to target you with ads and recommendations? These are the questions we need to be asking. Here's the elephant in the room. AI is notoriously error-prone and fraught with security risks. We're talking about your sensitive financial records here. Are you really willing to trust a technology that's still in its early stages with your money? And it's not just about the AI itself. It's also about the AI developers. They're getting access to your credit card information, your past purchases, everything. This is valuable data that they can use to improve their AI models. But what if that data is leaked or misused? What if the AI is hacked? The potential consequences are huge. We've already seen examples of AI agents making mistakes. Users of OpenAI's Operator AI agent have complained that it's slow and requires constant babysitting. It needs a human to enter passwords, credit card info, and approve purchases. That's hardly the seamless, autonomous experience Visa is promising. Visa's hope is that their collaboration with tech companies will enable AI agents to actually make purchases themselves without needing human intervention. But that's a big challenge. The payments problem is not something the AI platforms can solve by themselves, according to Forrestal. That's why Visa is working with them. But even with Visa's expertise, there are no guarantees. Remember, AI is still learning. It's still evolving. And it's still vulnerable to errors and attacks. So, are you really ready to trust it with your credit card? Visa isn't the only one jumping on the AI bandwagon. MasterCard announced its own AI agent initiative called Agent Pay. They're working with some of the same collaborators, including Microsoft, OpenAI, and IBM. Like Visa's, the MasterCard AI agent will be able to make recommendations and pull the trigger on purchases. This is a clear sign that the big players in the payment industry see AI as the future. But it also means that the risks are amplified. If both Visa and MasterCard are relying on AI agents, then the potential for widespread fraud and errors is even greater. MasterCard says its Agent Pay offering will enhance generative AI conversations by integrating payments into tailored recommendations. Imagine chatting with an AI agent to plan your birthday party, and it proactively curates outfits, accessories, and even books the venue, all based on your style and preferences. Sounds amazing, right? But again, at what cost? Are we sacrificing our privacy and security for the sake of convenience? MasterCard says the AI agent can even recommend the best way to pay, for example, using MasterCard One credential. But are these recommendations truly unbiased? Or are they designed to push you towards certain products or services? These are the questions we need to be asking ourselves. And it's not just AI agents. Visa is also exploring stablecoins. They've partnered with Stripe-owned Bridge to help bring stablecoin-linked cards to more people. This new product will allow fintech developers to offer stablecoin-linked Visa cards to their customers in multiple countries through a single API integration. Cardholders will then be able to make everyday purchases from their stablecoin balance at any merchant that accepts Visa. This is another sign that Visa is looking to integrate new technologies into its existing network. But stablecoins are still a relatively new and unregulated market. There are risks involved, and it's important to understand them before you start using stablecoin-linked cards. Forestel says they're focused on integrating stablecoins into Visa's network in a frictionless and secure way. But can they really guarantee security in the volatile world of cryptocurrency? And what about the environmental impact of stablecoins? These are all important considerations. Visa has also teamed up with WorldCoin, the biometric ID company known for its eyeball-scanning orb devices, for the launch of a crypto-to-fiat debit card. This is another example of Visa pushing the boundaries of payment technology. But it also raises some serious ethical questions. Are we really comfortable with a company scanning our eyeballs in order to access our money? These are the kinds of questions we need to be asking ourselves as we move towards a more digital and AI-driven future. Dr. Jennifer King, a privacy and data policy fellow at the Stanford Center for Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence, warns that AI shop bots could lead to consumers being captured even more than they are now. We're already shopping in what's called the ad surveillance economy, where thousands of companies buy and sell our personal data. This impacts the prices we're offered through dynamic pricing, where retailers sift through all that data to determine the highest price we're likely to pay. With AI agents making the decisions, we might not even be aware that we're being subjected to higher prices or deceptive conduct. The AI could be negotiating on our behalf, but it could also be working against us, feeding us targeted ads and manipulating us into buying things we don't need. This is a world where consumers are potentially captured even more and subject to higher prices and potentially deceptive conduct that they aren't even seeing, because they're no longer the one making the decision, according to King. This is a scary thought. Are we really ready to hand over our financial decisions to an AI that might be working against our best interests? Visa recognizes the patterns in our data and uses them to build solutions that deliver better buyer experiences, grow sales for sellers with less fraud, and less declines and more completed transactions, according to McInerney. But let's be honest, how many times have you spotted fraud on your bill that your credit card issuer and Visa didn't? There will be kinks to work out. Visa acquired FeatureSpace, a financial crime and payments fraud prevention provider, to boost its fraud prevention capabilities. FeatureSpace technology uses AI to detect sophisticated fraud attacks in real time. This is a positive step, but it's not a silver bullet. Fraudsters are constantly finding new ways to exploit the system. And as AI becomes more sophisticated, so will the methods used by fraudsters. So, while AI can help prevent fraud, it's not a guarantee. We still need to be vigilant and monitor our accounts for any suspicious activity. So what's the verdict? Are Visa's AI agents a credit card chaos waiting to happen, or a shopping savior? The truth is, it's probably a bit of both. There are definitely risks involved. Privacy, security, and dynamic pricing are all legitimate concerns. But there are also potential benefits. Convenience, personalization, and fraud prevention are all attractive possibilities. The key is to be informed and to make sure you're in control. Don't blindly trust AI with your money. Set limits, monitor your accounts, and be aware of the risks. The future of shopping is changing, and AI is going to play a big role. But it's up to us to make sure that this technology is used responsibly and ethically. What do you think? Are you ready to let an AI shop for you? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech news and analysis. Thanks for watching.